Previously on Bass to Billfish, Peter Miller has traveled to the Florida Keys, taking brothers Tom, Mike, and Sam on a fishing trip of a lifetime.
So we just wake up here, eat breakfast, go out to the
right there. I mean, it couldn't be any easier.
After checking into Chica Lodge, the group made sure to stock up on supplies while meeting some local celebs.
Nice to meet you.
I watch your show a lot.
Very cool.
A Keys-inspired feast at night and goodie bags on the beach started their trip off with plenty of sartorial elegance.
Pretty handsome.
Male modeling is in my future.
With the models on the water, Tom was able to show his brothers how to tame the wild seas when he hauled in a monster hammerhead shark.
That's a beast. That's unbelievable.
With one day accomplished and two brothers in need of a spectacular species,
My turn, I want to go next.
Peter Miller is ready to put these Midwestern natives on some famous Florida Keys fishing.
Yeah, baby, good job.
Florida, the fishing capital of the world. With over 2,000 miles of pristine shoreline, join three-time World Sailfish Championship winner and pro angler Peter Miller as he takes these lucky winners on a once-in-a-lifetime fishing adventure. From freshwater to saltwater, ocean to Everglades, come join us for a fishing experience like no other. This is Florida's Bass to Billfish with Peter Miller, presented by Yellowfin and by Florida, fishing capital of the world. Must be the sunshine.
This was a really special trip because the Frank brothers, the three of them, had just lost their dad 2 months prior to this trip.
Our dad was really a pivotal driving force to getting us started fishing.
They said, Peter, you know, if you don't mind, we kind of want to dedicate this to our dad.
Fishing is a commonality that we share, and Dad really instilled that to us at a young age.
I totally understand. I lost my dad 23 years ago. Best friend, fishing partner introduced me to it all, and I miss him dearly.
It's these types of memories that you'll never ever have again, and this is something that our dad, you know, is looking down on right now and just as happy and as proud as could be.
The activity for this show was taking the guys over to Robbie's to feed gigantic live tarpon.
Peter says, well, you know, you got to earn your badge of honor.
Is it truly the badge of honor to hang on to the bait a little longer than you normally would?
People come just to get the bloody mitt.
The bloody mitt.
Bloody mitt. Yeah.
All right, well, let's give it a whirl. Look, guys, come check out the baits. First one, Tom throws the bait in while standing. I'm like, Tom, no. What was that? You can't throw it from a standing position. You got to get down there. I'll show you. This is the timid way to do it.
Wow. And I just quietly held one down. I said, I'm going to do it.
Oh! This 150-pounder comes up and eats his hand all the way up to his forearm.
What a terrible idea.
And I'm like, man, I'm not sure I wanted to do that.
Within 5 minutes, everyone's hands are bleeding, except mine. I can't afford it. I am a hand model when I'm not hosting TV shows. Here we go, it's our next day on the water. Hey guys, you beat us here.
I was at the store wrapping rods till midnight.
Were you? I was renting in-room movies for $14. Once again, our captain was Randy Towe, who's a very good friend of mine, and we're gonna try to target these sailfish.
We'll go see if we can catch bait.
All right, I like that net a lot.
You threw it great.
I did?
To throw a net like that's very impressive for a city guy that doesn't do this all the time. I gotta tell you, I was impressed.
I normally throw bananas, and coming from Randy, that's a really nice compliment. Thank you.
It's a little bit windier, but not too bad.
Madison had to throw the anchor out about 3 or 4 times. Finally, they got it locked into place, and we started throwing for ballyhoo.
I was able to open the thing up and, you know, caught 10 or 15 right away on the first cast. So we're starting to build up, you know, our inventory.
I smell the success. Oh my God, we got cross-mogenation. Joni just met Chachi.
We finished up with bait. We headed about literally 2-minute run to where we're gonna sailfish.
Oh, that's so cool.
Here comes the sail, and the water had that hue to it where the black sail just stands out so well. That's a sailfish, guys.
Here, somebody get this rod.
So I grabbed the rod, felt a little tap, so something happened there. Free spooled it out.
It's a fish. It's a fish.
Reeled down and was just hoping something was about to go crazy.
Okay, drop back, drop back. You see him?
There was one under him.
It doesn't feel real heavy, whatever it is.
He's got weed. Bring it in, bring it in.
Nothing was there. Man, I thought I had him. A little bit of a letdown, but you can't replace the adrenaline you get with anything in the world. I mean, that was worth it.
That's the tough part fishing with ballyhoo, guys. The fish come up on it and the ballyhoo moves so much when they go to eat it and they're jumping, they're freaking out. And it's not uncommon for the fish to get kind of wrapped up and they feel the line on their bills and they wind up freaking out and leaving, and that's kind of what happened there.
Coming up next on Bass to Billfish.
The idea was to get him up before a shark got to him.
Oh, snap. Instantly, we're on. Oh, we got a nibble. Somebody's got a nibble.
The next thing I know, all chaos breaks loose.
Bass to Billfish with Peter Miller is brought to you by Florida, fishing capital of the world. Must be the sunshine. Mercury, #1 on the water. Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Pet Boys does everything for less. Peter Miller is in the Florida Keys with his guests, the Frank brothers.
All right, guys, let's go.
After getting up close and personal with some tarpon at Robbie's, the gang were able to tease up a sailfish bite.
That's a sailfish, guys.
Reeled down and nothing was there.
With plenty of bait in the wells, Peter is looking to put these brothers on some fish they'll never forget.
And all of a sudden, we spot this gigantic school of pilchards. I mean, it was probably half an acre. Are they nettable? Yes, they are. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna net them. And I throw the net, and the net is literally swimming with the bait in there. I think I got him, guys. No, I'm pretty sure I got him, Randy. And I pull this thing in. I can barely get it in the boat. Oh, wow. Back well.
And they went nuts. They went bait crazy and tried to get as much as they could.
Well, we gotta be a master at something, guys. While we were catching the pilchards, I noticed there was kind of a herd of nice-sized cudas. Mike was all over it. Now let him eat it. Let him eat it.
This one barracuda smashed it, cut it in half, comes back, just slammed it again.
Woo! Come around this side. That's a nice cuda, bro.
Just hooked into it, started reeling fast. The circle hook grabbed in, and I had him.
Oh yeah, we got a leaper. Brings it into the boat, and we thought, you know what? That is not only a great fight, but let's use it for shark bait. Yeah!
Oh, those things are little missiles. I've never caught a barracuda. That thing was mean looking.
That was awesome, guys. Let's put him in the Yeti. So we put that in the cooler, along with our million pilchards, and we decided to head out to the Islamorada humps. Good job, man.
They moved us out to this place called the Humps, and it's a place where you can get into some blackfin tuna. And they asked us if that interested us, and we said, yeah.
Can we drop out here, Randy, or we gotta go back? Randy sets us up on a drift where we start pitching over pilchard, and instantly the guys are hooked up with tuna. You got them on, boy?
Tuna's gone wild!
Madison's on. Madison, it looks like a good one.
What was that?
I hope that's a tennis shoe.
Awesome, man. Good job, good job.
The fight was a lot different than anything I've ever encountered. It's okay to let them take drag that long?
Yeah. You don't have a choice.
All right. When they wanted to take line and dig, that's what they did. The idea was to get them up before a shark got to them.
Oh, yeah! Lucky I had my Kershaw. Somebody grab that tuna! On the Islamorada humps, there are a lot of shark.
There goes everything.
No, it's not everything. Now it's everything.
Now it's everything.
We get 4, 5, 6 tunas. The guys are having an absolute blast, but those sharks are still plaguing us.
Yep, there it is. We're getting it up, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's gone, game over.
Ah, you got sharked. I think we're gonna have to drop something down for something. So we took a slab of the cuda. All right, that's the barracuda that Mike caught, right?
While they were dropping it down, thought I had a few minutes to kind of collect my thoughts.
Sam, put that harness on and get ready for some activity.
I didn't have the belt on, and the drag started just peeling.
And woof, instantly we're on.
Oh, we got a nibble.
He had a little bit of a surprised look in his face when that fish started pulling drag.
I think I got something,
Let
guys.
us know when you got one on.
Hey, that's not your bait. Steady pressure. This is not a little.
This is going to be a marathon, huh?
Coming up next on Bass to Billfish.
There's the leader, guys. It's the moment of truth.
The next thing I know, all chaos breaks loose.
And there, that's it.
All of a sudden, Sailfish jumps up and it was like, oh.
Wow, dude, that is awesome.
Bass to Billfish with Peter Miller is brought to you by Yellowfin, choice of champions. Yeti coolers, wildly stronger, keep ice longer. Kershaw knives, Kershaw Pro Grades, the thrill of the strike. Ray Marine, world leaders in marine electronics. Closed captioning for Bass to Billfish has been provided by fishingcapital.com. The Frank brothers, Tom, Mike, and Sam are with Peter Miller in the Florida Keys.
You guys are the kings of the world.
After catching bait, the group has already managed to land a bounty of tuna
Oh, yeah.
and have been teased with active sailfish.
That's a sailfish, guys.
But after hooking into a monster,
We got a nibble.
it's up to older brother Sam to get his fish to the boat.
God, I love fishing.
Catching's even better.
Catching is really good.
It was like I was hooked into a BMW.
You're doing good. He's winding on this fish. The drag's ripping off. It's pulling him forward.
Yeah, well, I wanted to bring a little Great Lakes flavor down to the south. We like to throw some terms around like murk or buttered. That's basically you're getting schooled by the fish.
You got murk?
You can murk a fish too. We choose to use the terminology buttered.
You'll be eating well tonight. Butter him.
Butter him. Is that the Midwest talking?
Really, you got to make it your own and be real creative about it.
You work for the Mercantile Exchange?
Nice. Yeah, he really took that one into his own.
See what he did there?
That will be appreciated.
You know, I try to be funny. I like to have a good time. What are those, Merkenstocks? Sorry.
Mercules. I knew it was more of a marathon and not a sprint.
That way, Sam. I was still throwing a pilcher out. There, I got one on.
Hey, there we go.
And I hooked up with a tuna.
I'm gonna go under you, Sam.
Under me?
Yep. I had hooked up with many tuna. They all kept getting eaten, so I was like cranking and cranking and cranking while he was fighting.
Keep it coming. There you go. Oh, snap. Look at him go. Oh, my God. You got a tuna. Congratulations.
And I look over and Sam's still over there just bearing down on the shark.
Yeah, I didn't even know he caught a tuna. That's how zoned in I was.
There you go. That was some good stuff right there.
I've never encountered so much strength before from anything, but I wasn't gonna let the fish murk me.
Careful, big wave, guys.
I'm just like amazed at how strong this thing is.
He's doing a great job. He's kind of leaning on the chair. He's got his knee wedged on the side of the boat.
Scoping up, guys. Scoping up.
The battle took about an hour, and I had used almost every ounce of energy I had.
There's the leader, guys. There we go. This is the moment of truth.
I looked down and it looked like a big, big, dusky shark.
Look at that thing. Whoa, dude.
Oh my God.
Pretty amazed just to see this creature with this mouth. It could easily engulf me. What kind of shark is that?
That's a big dusky. That's a, what, 250, 300?
Oh, every bit of it, if not 400.
400?
Look how wide
God, he's wide. Look at his pecs.
Seeing the reaction on Sam's face is why I do the show. He was totally lit up. I mean, he's just beaming. He's sweating. He's exhausted. He's smiling.
You reeled that thing in.
I know.
God, the thing is massive. Dude, I cannot believe it.
And the next thing I know, this thing starts thrashing.
It was really loud, and I was sure somebody's going to be injured.
Randy just got a shower. He didn't like that.
We got the fish back up to the boat, got the release, and we let that fish go.
Awesome. Knock it out.
Nice job, man.
Wow.
Great job, buddy.
That is something else, man.
That was for hops.
So Tom's got his massive trophy catch. Then we got Sam now, who's got his 350-pound dusky shark. Now Mike is kind of being polite, he's being cool.
I was idly watching by.
So I'm thinking we got to try to get this guy a fish. We got in, we started making our little popcorn trail with the pilchards.
There's activity. Something's going on back there.
And he starts to wind.
Yeah, there you go.
All of a sudden, Sailfish jumps up and it was like, oh.
Bass to Billfish with Peter Miller is brought to you by Mazda, Zoom Zoom, FWC. There's only one season in Florida, fishing season. The Florida Keys and Key West. Come as you are. Fish Hard Gear, official apparel provider of Bass to Billfish and Peter Miller. Peter is in the Florida Keys with his 3 guests, the Frank brothers.
That's a 300-pounder, guys.
After catching massive sharks earlier in their trip,
250, 300?
Oh, every bit of it, if not 400.
middle brother Mike has hooked into his first sailfish.
Oh, wow.
But with the sun setting and a frantic fish on the line, Peter is hoping they can get this trophy boatside.
It's the end of the trip and we have this sailfish on. I'm thinking, oh my God, please stay on.
Look, he's still jumping.
Oh, wow.
We're going to get you on the bow. You're going to follow me slowly.
We're all just extremely excited to finally see one of these things hooked.
There he is. Whoa. That's good. Going the right way. To the right. Coming around the corners. Coming around the corner.
The first thing that went through my mind was, I don't want to screw it up. Everybody's watching.
We need to move fast. This is your athleticism. It's going to go. Whoa! Woo! I don't know who's more excited, me or you. Whoa!
Wow. It was just jumping in the setting sunlight, and that was pretty amazing. I started getting very emotional.
Yeah, baby!
I'm not sure why, but I was looking forward to trying to catch one of these things, and then right there, right before the sun's going down, this thing's jumping in the sunlight. It was the fishing memory of my lifetime.
Nice job!
Everything's perfect, but the fish keeps jumping and the jumps are getting bigger.
There he is, coming up, coming up. Nice! Come on, follow me, follow me, follow me. Follow me.
So I ran down the side, I jump up on my stomach and I touch the leader, which makes it a legal catch.
Congratulations. Keep winding, don't give up now.
I had it in my mind that I wanted to catch and see one of these things up close so bad. I mean, it almost had a magical feel to it that I caught this thing.
Yeah, baby, good job. You caught a sail, bro. Congratulations.
Finally, I'm like, oh wait, I just caught the sailfish on this trip.
That was awesome.
Look at that.
Wow, gorgeous, man. It was the greatest fish I'll probably ever catch.
You did it. Wow. All right, let's swim them.
Yeah, we're going to swim them, guys. We're going to revive them. Off to butter another day.
Big sail was in good shape. The sandpaper bill on that thing was just really cool to see and touch, and it was just an awesome, beautiful fish.
You guys ready to release it?
Yeah.
All right, hey, you guys did it, man.
Go, buddy.
Way to go, man. You guys killed it, bro.
That was awesome. Thanks, man. That was
Awesome,
great.
bro.
I almost got a little misty out there during that fight. I was like,
Just world-class people, world-class gear, world-class boats, and then yeah, the sailfish for me was the highlight of my trip.
The bros came down and did it.
Mission accomplished, baby. We get back to the dock and I'm riding this high and I'm kind of not paying attention to anything. Peter, grabs my sunglasses. Sam's asking me for my wallet. I'm like, oh no. And right then I knew that something was up.
There we go. So long. No.
You get thrown in when you catch your first billfish.
You are officially the first person we've ever thrown in on a basketball.
We had a wonderful breakfast here at Chica Lodge. They have a beautiful buffet.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Sam.
Pancakes, French toast, eggs, bacon, anything you want.
They got everything.
Yeah, it's a good idea we didn't do this every day.
All the boats, when they come in, they hoist the flags for what they caught.
Since you caught your first sailfish, we got you one of our flags. It's not brand new, it's one of the ones we use.
Oh, nice.
And I actually signed it and dated it and congratulated him on the catch.
Sweet, man.
Yep.
My boy Sam, on the other hand, he's busting my chops all the time with his modeling and the Zoolander.
So what are we supposed to do when the male model tells us how to fish tomorrow?
For you, Sam, it's my headshot. With my resume on the back with a little note.
That'll go up in my office. I'll probably frame that. To Sam, with love.
That's all I got, baby.
The guys were just a great bunch of guys, and they actually said, you know, Peter, you're our fourth brother now. And that came from the heart. I love that.
The experience of being down here in the Keys and doing this type of fishing it's legendary. I mean, people travel down here from the world to do what we were doing.
This was the most memorable fishing travel trip I've ever had.
You know, our dad passed away a few months ago, and we felt his presence, and I think that was very healing for all of us. Yeah, that was very special. It was nice to have him here. So.
Go to BassToBillfish.com and find out how you can audition to become the next guest on Bass to Billfish. The Bass to Billfish mobile app is here. Go to BassToBillfish.com to get your free app today.